Yeah, really enjoying it. Since day one we've been working hard, so I'm happy to be back and happy to get going again, and it's exciting times for the club.
Just doing a bit of a count out there, I think you're one of about 8 players who are still here from last year's squad. Does it feel a little bit strange?
Yeah, it was. First day back, there was a lot of new faces and some missing faces, but that's part of football. We move on, and we're really excited to get back out there and start playing again.
So what's the theme for you in pre-season, mate? Is it all about securing that starting 11 spot again? Do you have to prove yourself to Arthur?
Yeah, everyone's got something to prove, whether they're 35 or 21, everyone's out there putting their best foot forward. So, it's just learning how the boss wants to play and, working hard every day to make sure we're moving in the right direction as a team.
I said the same thing to Lucas the other day. Considering how well you finished the season, you probably would have thought, it would have been nice to have another 5 or 10 games to keep going, because you finished with so much momentum personally and as a team.
Yeah, last year was a bit of a down season for everyone, but like you said, we finished it strong, but we're here to put that past us and move on to this season. We've got new faces, new coach as well, so it's exciting.
Have you had personal conversations with him yet about his expectations for you as a player?
Yeah, he's had a quick chat about just pushing me to that next level, adding goals to my game, which I've known that I've needed to do for a while. So I'm just continually coming in here and working hard to better myself as a person and a player.
Mate, I hate to ask because I'm sure it's kind of a bit of a bitter subject, but not being at the Olympics, as an Ollie Roo, even though you were there throughout, you were talking about Arthur taking you to the next level. Does that mean Socceroos now is the big thing for you? Yeah,
I guess any Australian footballer aims to get in that area of football, but look, I'm not focusing too much on that. I just want to make sure I'm playing well week in, week out, and adding a few goals to that.
What is it? Positioning, mate? Is it your touch, or how will the goals come? What are the little things you need to do to make that to be more of a goal scoring threat?
I guess there's positioning on the field, whether it's late runs into the box or getting myself in and around the box at the right time, but knowing how we're going to play and where to look for the ball is another thing. So that's another thing we're working on tirelessly out here.
Yeah, it looks like he's putting in some foundations with the way you want to play.
Yeah, it is. That's good. We've got a fairly long pre-season, so by the time round 1 comes around, we should be hitting the ground running. Knowing exactly how we want to play and being a very fit team.
I guess it looks like it's an up-tempo, high pressing, moving the ball fast, lots of movement.
Yeah,
is it different to what you've played? Every team sort of wants to play.
Yeah, I guess you play different teams, different national team and whatnot, so you get different styles of play. But it is very up tempo and quick, and it should be exciting for the fans. That's ultimately why we're playing. Give a smile back on the fans' faces and hopefully get them back in the stadium.
It sounds like the FFA Cup game's going to be postponed again due to the COVID situation. You've played a couple of youth team trials, but are you sort of stinging for a proper game now, even though it's the season's still 2 months away? Yeah,
I always say there's nothing like playing a game, for fitness levels and getting your sharpness back. Saying that, training's been very intense, so it's not lacking in that departure, but it's hard to simulate what you get out of a 90-minute game.
Yes, that was a breakout season for you last year. Have you gone back and looked at it and worked out what worked for you and sort of using that as a blueprint, mate, or does it all change again? I
guess you always do. After every game you look at what you did well, what you can improve on, what aspects you need to get better at. We've got a great staff here that are always looking and video analysis and whatnot, so they're not shy to come up to you and give you bits of advice. And like I said, no one's a finished product, so everyone's trying to learn and grow.
You're at an age where you can really develop quickly. You know what I mean? You've sort of done your apprenticeship, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Another thing the boss said that I've played a few games now, so I should be able to take that game to the next level, and I hope to do that.